Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see, it's quite the big day. Earlier this week, I went and picked up the engine crane, as you saw in the intro. So, that can only mean one thing. The SR is coming out. There's nothing holding it in right now other than probably some little stupid stuff as I start pulling it that I'm gonna realize like, oh crap, I gotta move this or move that. But as of right now, it doesn't look like there's anything that's in the way. So, I'm gonna set the engine crane up, but before I do that, I'm gonna lower the car, I think. I'm kind of not sure, to be quite honest with you guys, what to do with the whole car situation right now, because right now I have the transmission jacked up because I just dropped the trans mount bolts, and I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of worried here just because the car's in the air right now, and I'd like to lower the car so I can get more real estate to lift the engine up and out, you know, because it's super high, it's high off the ground right now. But the exhaust is in the way, this is a whole thing. So anyways, I'm gonna mess with that, and then I'm gonna set you guys up, and we're gonna hopefully get this thing out, and I'm gonna update you guys as I find more issues, because you're pulling an engine, it's never easy. Okay, the cherry picker's hooked up. As you can see, we're working with very limited space, so it's not very awesome, but we'll do what we can do. The only thing that really sucks, I shouldn't say really sucks, not the worst thing, but the weirdest bolt out of everything broke. So we're taking the hood off. As you can see, it's on the roof. And one of the bolts for the hood broke. But yeah, look at that, sheared right off. So that sucks, obviously, but I don't know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's see if this works. Get it to high enough, and then once I start yanking the engine out, I'll get in the engine bay and I'll lift the transmission. Stop. This is gonna be a long ass clip to edit.
A lot of yapping.
Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch, but you might just have to kick it or something. There you go. The mats are not our friend. Okay, can you wait there?
Yeah.
Oh shit, fuck. I think I'll hop out of it. No, fuck it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's hold it there. No, let's just lower it down. Lower center of gravity here, because this thing is way too fucking high in the air. And if it falls, it's gonna fucking... I see your maneuver too, so you want to just like kind of hold it by the pipe. I don't need those close, but you might just have to go back and do like a fucking 10-point turn here. Yeah, so just keep going back. Yeah, I do that really deep. Okay. Now I want to see if I can just pull a little bit. Okay. Can you kind of push forward, start the turn? There we go. Fucking right. Okay, I can pull again if you want. Never mind, you got it. Fucking hey. That's probably fine for there now. Jesus Christ, that's where 20's out of the car. Holy fuck. Yeah, this engine makes humongous, bro.
Okay.
Well, as you guys can see, the engine's out. Holy shit. This honestly, as much as I want to say, oh, it was a big job or whatever, and you know, putting the engine back in is going to be a big job, but that really was not that bad. Like, granted, I'm putting a stock engine in the car it's meant to be in, so, you know, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. And, you know, when you realize, like, when you have the SR out of the car, you realize how ginormous this engine bay is for S chassis. Like, no wonder everyone puts inline sixes in these things. It's fucking huge. You could fit a fucking inline 8 if you wanted to, which doesn't really exist, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna split the transmission apart because storing it complete long block like this is not gonna work. It's too long, or complete drivetrain, I should say. So I'm gonna take the trans off, pull it off, and then I'm gonna find a spot for that, and then the engine's gonna go over there. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay, engine's out, as you can see, as we already talked about. Man, the engine bay, holy. I'm still getting used to this. This is crazy to see. But transmission's right here for now. This is gonna find a permanent home. But we got the engine and it's permanent home for a while. So this is great because it fits fucking mint. I'm gonna take this line off and the coolant line off just so then this door here can open up real easy. But right now this is like beautiful fit. So I'm stoked about that. The engine's not really gonna get any work done to it right now. That's gonna be in a while here, probably a good month's time at least. The focus right now will be this whole strut tower section, and down here, I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, it's good there. As you can see, the strut tower is starting to bubble. It's starting to separate from the frame rail, but thankfully I caught it before it really turned into something alarming. So yeah, all that just to take the just for all that, just that little thing right there to take the engine out. Sucks, but it has to be done. Might as well get it. I gotta get that too. That's another culprit that's gonna suck. The fuse box has to come off of that, but that also needs to get dealt with. Yeah, we have our work cut out for us. All right, that's in its home. That's in a temporary home. I'm gonna have to move the car tomorrow. Man, the car looks so high now with no engine. Holy. But yeah, so that's in its home, temporary. That's in its home. I'm gonna bag that up, bag the engine up, cover it up a little more tomorrow, but this is where we're gonna leave off for the day. Great successful day. So it's the next day now. I've had 24 hours to, well, not really 24 hours, but I've had a day to reflect, and it is crazy to see this car now like this with no engine. It's quite wild, to be honest. It's so trippy to see it like bare. Well, not super bare, there's still some stuff in the bay, but it's going to be bare soon. This is wild, but I'm gonna sit down here and chat for a couple minutes. And we're gonna just chat about the plans and what's the future for that and what's the future for this. And yeah, I just thought, you know, I don't really know if I've talked about really what is gonna happen with this car. So I think I owe it to you guys to explain. All right, well, our kind of plan for this car and next year and everything, this car is staying SR20. I'm putting the rumors to rest. I'm keeping an SR in this car. It was so funny, when I pulled this motor, a bunch of my friends texted me, were like, what are you doing? Are you swapping it? Why are you taking the SR out? And don't worry, the SR is going back in. The SR is gonna stay good. I love my SR20 car. It's just honestly so much fun. Oh, bear with me guys, sorry, I'm getting sick. So anyways, SR is staying, bear with me, I'm brain dead. SR staying in the car, but I'm gonna, the goal of this winter is to make this car, it was super reliable before, to be honest, but to make it as reliable as possible. So big news here, we are planning on doing a cross country, even cross like a border going on the States trip next year with our drift cars, which is going to be insane. I can't wait. But to make this car as good as it can be, it needs some work and it needs some love, because if we're going to be going across the country, it needs some love, and it needs to be dialed. So yeah, now that you know kind of what the plan is, this is what you guys can expect. We're gonna be refreshing the engine, so it's gonna stay, the internals are staying. We're just gonna do a bunch of gaskets, head gasket, head studs, all that kind of stuff, timing chains, you know, just complete maintenance stuff, new tensioner, like all that kind of stuff that's just gonna make the engine more reliable. And then for this, the engine bay is gonna be the big thing. We're gonna be stripping this thing down to nothing. There's some rust down on the tower on this side that needs to be dealt with. And because we're gonna be bringing down a lot of the spots down to bare metal, I think I'm gonna paint my bay. So this is where you guys can drop a comment right now. I'm thinking about doing red, or I'm thinking even just doing a black and then making the engine look really cool and making the engine kind of the centerpiece. Or if you have another suggestion, please drop it in the comments. I'm not sure what I wanna do yet, but I'm still open to suggestions, and obviously we have a lot of work until we paint the bay, so. But either way guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.